So I do want to take a moment to talk a little bit about our opening of childcare. And I want to say, I know this is an issue like everything we're doing, including what the Lieutenant Governor just shared. You know, we really are digging deep on the policy on these issues, and this is an issue that's particularly near and dear to the governor's heart. Not only, we talk a lot about children and the spread of infectious disease there, but the governor is very passionate about the workers in childcare. This has been something he has led on throughout his administration. I want to say, in terms of this policy, and again, I've spent a lot of time, you know, I'm one person, I've always said this is a tip of an iceberg of hundreds and thousands of employees and then volunteers from the community are helping us set these policies. I've been so impressed. I want to just shout out Director of Children's Initiatives, Leanne Cornian, and also with her, Kara Went, who's the Deputy Director at JFS, our Family and Children's Services area, who works for Director Kim Hall. I also want to thank Director Stephanie McLeod from the Bureau of Workmen's Compensation, because she's really helped enable us to be able to do what the governor has asked us, which is to be a leader in how childcare works moving forward. We talk a lot about the cases. We talk a lot about deaths. How much more we're trying to learn about the spread of this disease. So we are very lucky, and today I was lucky to be a part of a conversation with Dr. Walter Gilliam. He is a lead researcher over 25 years of working in the area of childcare at Yale University, who's leading a nationwide study and has agreed to help Ohio dig a little deeper into our childcare system. So we are actually going to not only work with him on his national study, but do some extra work here in Ohio. And we'll be looking at a couple of areas. We're going to look at sort of the families, the children, the workers, and the spread of disease. We're also going to try to understand better what are some of these best practices. We're implementing these new best practices. We're trying to be a leader in the country, but we want to find out which of these practices works best. So again, we're all learning in this together. I see Ohio as being a leader in the country. This is a way that we're taking a really difficult situation and trying to make it better. And one last thing, I really want to talk about the workers. Not only are we very interested in learning about them, any pre-existing conditions they have as well, but how do they go home? How do we all go from these places we come together, but go home and look into, you know, for a worker, what does that mean for the people at home in their lives? So this is a fascinating area of research. I'm really proud, Governor, that we can be a part of that. We want to do our due diligence on all these things, but we also want to learn as much as we can for our country, but for our world, and certainly our childcare is something that's near and dear to our heart. So very excited about that work, Governor. Thank you.